Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Forget Me Not, where we dive deep into the lives of extraordinary figures that have helped shape our world. I'm your host, Kiki, and today we are going to talk about one of the most dazzling and groundbreaking icons of the 20th century, Josephine Baker. She was an entertainer, activist, and so much more. So, let's take a trip back in time to explore her life, her impact, and how she still continues today to inspire us. Josephine Baker was born Frida Josephine MacDonald on June the 3rd, 1906 in St. Louis, Missouri. Her early life was anything but glamorous. She grew up in extreme poverty, working as a domestic servant from a very young age. Despite the hardships, she found solace and joy in performing, developing a love for dance that would eventually change the course of her life. At just 15, Josephine left home and started performing in vaudeville shows. Her comedic talent and unique dance style caught attention, but opportunities for Black performers in America at that time were very limited. So Josephine did something incredibly bold. She moved to Paris, France at the age of 19. Paris in the 1920s was a city of artistic revolution, and Josephine thrived in this creative environment. She became an overnight sensation, known for her performances in the Folies Bergère, where she danced in ways that had never been seen before. Her most famous outfit? A skirt made out of bananas. Now, while this performance raised eyebrows, it also highlighted her ability to subvert stereotypes and expectations. She became the highest paid entertainer in Europe. But Josephine wasn't just known for her entertaining skills. Her presence and success in Europe challenged the prevailing racial norms. She used her platform to bring attention to the racism that was rife in the United States. During World War II, Josephine showed that she was not just an entertainer, but also a patriot and a spy. Yes, you heard me right, a spy. Baker worked for the French resistance, using her celebrity status to gather intelligence. She would smuggle information in her sheet music and even on her notes written in invisible ink. After the war, she was awarded several honors, including the prestigious Croix de Guerre and the Legion of Honor by the French government. But her fight for justice didn't stop with the war. Josephine was also a fierce advocate for civil rights. She refused to perform for segregated audiences in the US and was involved in the American civil rights movement. In fact, she was the only woman to officially speak at the 1963 March on Washington, alongside Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Josephine Baker also had a vision of creating a world where people of all races could live together in harmony. To demonstrate this, she adopted 12 children from different countries and backgrounds, calling them her rainbow tribe. She wanted to show the world that humans, no matter their race, could live together in peace and unity. Despite facing racism and adversity throughout her life, Josephine broke barriers, not just in entertainment, but in politics and social justice. She continued to perform until her death in 1975 at the age of 68, leaving behind a legacy that transcends her dazzling stage presence. Josephine Baker's life teaches us so much about resilience, courage, and the power of art to bring about change. She defied the odds to become a global icon and used her platform to fight for freedom and equality. If you take anything away from today's show, let it be this. No matter your background or the obstacles you face, you have the power to make an impact, just like Josephine did. Thank you so much for tuning in today to Forget Me Not. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. And let's keep this conversation going. What did you find most inspiring about Josephine Baker? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep blazing your own trail. Goodbye.